Yo. Beck, you can't. Resident Sleeper, Cup of Pride. What's up? Oh god. Actually, tonight might be a super short stream because I don't really, I don't know. I don't feel like it. I'm feeling up to the task tonight. Pretty tired. But who knows? I do plan on opening my 100 plus Apex packs tonight because I might start playing Apex again. And I wanna open up on all those skins, you know? Give me a sec while I load it up. Maybe we'll do a watch party afterwards. But yeah, no promises. I know it'd be a short stream though. Actually, I might even play a little bit of Elden Ring. After the Apex packs. Hurry up, please. Alright, I have my controller connected. Let's go. Awakening event. Okay. Yo, this lifeline skin do look pretty dope though. Alright guys. Tonight, I'm going to be opening my 100 plus Apex packs, 114 packs. This is because I do plan on playing Apex again and I want to make use of all these cool skins. I've saved up these packs for forever now. And I figured any more packs that I get, it's just going to take me longer to unbox. I'm pretty sure this is already going to take me about half an hour to open all of this. So let's just get right to it. Yeah. So apparently 1 legendary pack, 9 thematic packs. I don't even know what the thematic packs are. And 104 regular packs. Low key, I do kind of want some dupes so I can get some legend tokens because I want to buy Newcastle. And obviously I can't afford him. And he looks cool as hell. God damn it. So, let's go. No more delays. First pack, let's go. We know we're gonna get a legendary because it's a legendary pack, but... A legendary emote? Come on. I don't even play Horizon. Okay, fine. Let's go. Whose frame is this? Valkyrie. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't mind crafting material too much because I actually am pretty short on it. Oh god, that was trash. Oh! Come on, man. Oh, I guess this is pretty nice. I'll use this. Okay. Watson theme packs now. Oh, by the way, if you're watching this in the VOD, I'm actually streaming this right now. Yeah, that's why I'm sort of just talking. This is gonna take me forever, isn't it? Bruh. I have 114 packs. Oh, here we go. Oh, nice! I like this one. I don't play Watson, but if I wanted the pose, I definitely want this. The emote. There's the Octane theme pack. I do play Octane, give me something good. Lame. Wow, this is trash.
My legs are ready to go.
Last one. Something good. Oh, it's not looking too good. Bruh. Revenant. Ah, sure, why not? Alright, here we go. 104 regular Apex packs. Sit back and relax, boys and girls. Gonna be here for a while. I'll be blasting through these unless I get a legendary or an epic. Oh my god! Hello! God damn! That's really nice. I like that. I don't even have him, but I do plan on buying him soon. If I get enough tokens or whatever. That's nice. I like that. Yeah, I'll just keep blasting through these. Until I get like a legendary or an epic. Or something like this. That looks kind of nice. I guess that's kind of nice. Another one. Hello. Oh, baby. What? What? Returner's luck, guys? What? I like that. Damn, okay. That's going into the skin rotation. Nah, trash. That was back to back. Well, kind of. Trash. Epic. Oh, it's a holo spray. That's alright. Another epic. Ooh. I don't actually have that. I thought I did. Oh, I guess not. Nice. I do play Fusey a lot, so that's nice. Actually, that skin there looks alright as well. Crash. Oh. Epic. Crafting materials. I mean, that's alright. Oh, here we go. Gotta take a sip. Ooh. Nice. Nice. I like that. I do have Seer, so that's alright. Epic. Oh, that's a nice R9. Oh, I don't like the iron sights though. But that's nice. Nice. I think I have the best R9 skin though. For iron sights. Eh. Trash. I say trash, but some of the rare skins are alright. Epic. Holo spray. Another epic. Oh, I don't have Ash though. I actually just don't have Ash. I'm not really interested in getting Ash either way, but that's a really cool skin. Damn. The Demon Hunter's skins are really nice. Eh. That's actually my first Bocek skin. I don't have any Bocek skins. Alright, that's alright. I don't even use the Bocek, to be honest. Crash. Oh, here we go. What's the tally on our... This is our third normal pack legendary, is it not? Kinda nuts. The thematic legendaries are like a given, kind of, so it doesn't really count. But that was just the frame, so I don't really care. Wow, this is actually a trash pack. Wow, we're getting burned out. Did we use up all of our luck already? Come on, man. Give me an epic, at least. Or a rare, or more rares. Epic? Bruh. At this point, this is going to be a collectathon. I'm just going to collect all of the shitty skins. I mean... Nah. There's not a specific skin I'm after, I'm just looking for anything that looks kind of nice. That's just to update my skin wardrobe, as it were. Because I already have some pretty nice skins for pretty much all of the legends. Oh, whoa! Whoa! What? Whoa! I don't remember this skin. Yo, that's epic. Oh, legendary. Damn. I do play Valkyrie from here, from time to time, so I like that. Nice, nice. Also, I don't have a good R301 skin, so this is really nice. Damn, son. God damn. We are gaming. We are gaming. That's our 4th legendary, I'm pretty sure, of the regular packs. You're supposed to get 1 every 30, guaranteed, I think. I also put so much sugar in my coffee. Kinda gross. Epic. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I had a static one. I do play Rampart here and there as well. Yo! Back again with the epics. Hey, I have a static one, yeah? Yeah, I do. Nice. Sorry boys, I'm just mixing up my coffee. 69 packs, let's go. Getting some nice skins. I mean, that's probably the best I'll ever get for Horizon. I don't really get good Horizon skins. I'll show you guys my skins later. Oh, another epic. Oh, damn. That's nice. I don't actually have animated poses for these guys. Not too fast. Let's go. Oh, that's pretty nice. Oh, it's got a little lifeline on it. Nice. I like that. I like that. More Ash skins. Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip Ash entirely and just go straight to Newcastle. Damn, we are rolling in the epics. That's pretty nice. Oh, oh, nice. I already really like my current Rampart skin though, the crafty kitsune. So this will be on the back burner, but this is pretty nice. Animated. Crash. I mean, I can't be too uppity. They've been pretty generous so far, getting me good skins. Can't be too fast. Actually, I would like a Vault skin. I don't think I have a good Vault skin. Not that I can remember, anyway. A good Vault skin or a flatline skin would be nice. The animated frames, yeah. Getting a bunch of them. Or an alternator skin now that I think about it. I don't... Like, my selection of gun skins is pretty limited. I have a bunch of skins for the same gun, I think. A bit more variety would be nice. Yo, we're on 53. Pretty nice. Whoa. That's pretty cool though, I'll take that. It's pretty cool too, yeah. I do like the Big Brother one though. Let's change it up. Here we go, our 5th legendary. The legendary frame. Caustic? Yeah. That's alright. I don't really play Caustic. I'd like to though, because I've seen some pretty nutty Caustic plays. I'm just not used to it. I have a better one. That's still not bad. I'll throw that on the rotation. Sorry. Okay. Another one. Whoa. Quantum Chaos? That's nice. Damn. Damn, I like that. They're colorful. I'm opening my 100+ Apex boxes. I have 114 boxes. I think I have around 50 left. I've gotten 5 legendaries so far. All pretty nice. Damn, I like that. I like that. I've been saving these Apex packs for a while now, and I figured I may as well open it now. Because the more I save, the longer it's just going to take me to open them. I'm blasting through these until I see something nice. $43 left. There is 0 hope for heirlooms, man. Eh. Got better Bangalore skins already. Oh my god, a 7th one? Or is that a 6th one? I lost count. Yeah, whoa! What? Keep getting good skins. I like that. We are gaming tonight, boys and girls. Oh damn. Guys, is that my 6th legendary or my 7th? I lost count. It's my 6th one, right? It's the 6th one. Out of 100 packs, that was my 6th one. I still got like 40 to go. Do I have an animated one? Yeah, I do. That's alright. Again? Okay, I like that. I like that. That's cool. God damn. I'll say that's my 7th one. Damn. Good luck tonight. Crafting materials. Okay. That's my 8th one. Hemlock. Nice. Yeah, I was just saying, every 30 is a guaranteed legendary. This is my 8th legendary out of the normal boxes. What even? But to be fair, I haven't played in a while, so maybe this is like returner's luck. I do like my cuteness overload skin though. I'll put this in the rotation. This is a nice skin. I like this one. I'm a sucker for those cyberpunk looking skins. Oh, it's like the worst skin ever. Let's go. Oh, nice. Yeah, much better than my current Kraber. That's nice. I'll take it. Here we go. Ask and you shall receive. I'll put this on the rotation for sure. Blood Legacy is nice, but this is nice and shiny. Here we go. Been getting pretty decent skins when I don't get the legendaries. So that's pretty nice. Oh, that's a trashy pack. You're calling heirloom at 13? Oh, don't tease me like that. Are they called mythics now? I prefer heirloom, to be honest. Just sounds better. Now, is there a guaranteed number of boxes you have to open before you get an heirloom or an heirloom shard? Like, do they function the same way as legendary boxes? $500? Wow. Okay. That kind of sucks. We're running a bit dry here. Not seen an epic. These last few boxes. Oh, spoke too soon. Oh, well, wait, I've not seen that Caustic Skin before. What is this? Yeah, I've not seen this skin before. Is this new? Pretty cool. Yeah, okay. I know they added a bunch of new skins while I was away, so a lot of the stuff I've not seen before. From a collection event. You can get collection event skins? Really? Huh. Like previous collection events or current event? Wow. Nice. Again, I have a better skin, but this will go on the rotation. That's pretty nice. Alright, number 15. We're getting awfully close to the 13. That's yucky. 14. $13, here we go. What? Oh, still great. What? Well, god damn. I mean, it's not a gun skin or anything, but it's still really cool. Damn, okay, close enough. That was a good pack. You called it. That was a good pack. Alright, number 12. Damn. Should I categorize this stream as a gambling stream? Opening packs. I didn't pay for these packs. Yucky. 8 packs left. Probably gonna be all dry, but oh well. Yeah, that's kind of nice. I have better skins though, but if I didn't, that'd be the go-to. Oh, epic. Who is it? Oh. Wait. Do that again. Hey. I like that. This guy pulls up to your girl. What are you gonna do? I mean, that was a pretty nice finish with that crypto pose. I like that. Oh, here we go. Damn, I am collecting Pathfinder skins. Again, I have a better skin, but, you know, appreciate it. Alright, lucky last. Lucky last. Trash. Oh, that one's stinky. That was a poopy pack. Alright. Let's have a look at the spoils of war. Didn't get anything for Bloodhound, that's okay. Oh wait, I did. What? Oh, these are trash though. I don't remember these skins. Okay. Alright. Banner, tracker, equip.
I will shed blood and honor.
Don't want that.
For
Trashy.
my love, for boon.
These are trash.
Eat your mortal, the pride of life.
Trackers. TV. This banner stuff. This one's nicer. I like that one. There's trackers and quips.
The pleasure is all you.
In trash. That's alright. I think this is probably one of my most favorite Gibby skins though. Looks cool. Lifeline. Bunch of trash skins. And I only have this one cool skin. I mean this one. Pretty nice. Frame, what frame am I using? Literally no frame, okay. Or a shitty frame. Yeah. This one's nice, I'll take this one. Pose. Alright.
Ain't no butler here.
Pathfinder. I know I got a bunch of skins for Pathfinder. I'm currently using these skins there. Guess we'll add this to the rotation. Nothing cool. Oh, so the skins with the symbols are from collection events. Right, right. Oh, so you must be able to get these skins from the boxes then. And these will be from the previous collection events. Okay. Oops, my bad. Wraith? I don't think I got any skins for Wraith. I'm still using these cool ass skins. Oh, this one's gross. I don't like this one. Yeah, I know I got Hollow Spray, yeah. Finishers, yeah, I got that really cool finisher. Frame, Void Gate, Pose. I think I like my one better. Yeah, Void Gate's cooler. Alright, Bangalore. Like I mean, that's nice, but I like my skins better. Like collection event skins. A lot better. Frame. A trashy frame. Okay. Nothing cool there. Caustic. Yeah, I didn't even know this was a thing. So, Cold-Blooded, it was in my rotation. Prehistoric. Yeah, I almost don't play Caustic at all, so it doesn't really bother me. Mirage. I don't play Mirage either. Or on the rare occasion. Guess I'm only running that skin, huh? Okay. The Bro Sidon. I remember the Bro Sidon. I didn't get it though. Because I thought I like my skin better. The Hunter skin. The Cowboy skin. Did I get any? I don't remember getting any Octane skins that are cool. Right? Yeah, I just got a bunch of blue skins. What about banners? Already got a cool one. Alright. Watson. I think I got something from Watson, right? Why wasn't this under rotation? Okay. Banners. Pose. I like this. Emotes. Yeah. Crypto. Oh, for sure, I understand, man. I hope you get cross progression too. I think it's kind of dumb because it's still on the same account, I assume. They should enable it. It shouldn't be that difficult for them to do. Cross progression would definitely save a lot of heartache. It also unifies the game, the player base, you know. People can jump back and forth. Oh damn, I like this frame though. Like this frame is supposed to be... What? It did. Oh, I guess. I guess frame's supposed to be nice, but I don't know. A bit cheesy. Maybe I'll go with this. I really like that pose though. Rolls up to your girl. Hey. Alright, I know I got something for Revenant. Name skins. I'm only using these two. Sorry about that. The system error is cooler. Low bar? I'm only using this skin because it's like one of my favorite skins. Wait. Oh, I mean, this is really nice. Alright, we'll bring back the rotation. What hack this is? Yeah, like this one. Super rad. Nah, that's gross. Banner, trackers, okay. Rampart. So these two skins. I'll add this onto the rotation. What's user friendly? Oh, okay. One as well. How do you pose, huh? Yeah. Horizon. Now, I actually don't have any good Horizon skins. Like, these are kind of eh. They're not that great. I feel like Horizon kind of gets the short end of the stick when it comes to skins. Doesn't really have any good skins, does she? Oh, I guess this one's pretty cool, but this is one of the later skins. Like, I thought Dark Matter was kind of eh. And these two as well. $500 medals more. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll hold on to that. Yeah, so I got this Fusey skin and the Bored to Death skin, and that's basically like the only two skins that I really need. But now that I have Man of War, I like that. They all look extremely different. That's a good rotation. I like that. I do play Fusey a fair bit. 700. Oh, okay. Okay, Valkyrie. Now this is where the fun begins. I got this skin just before. It looks so nice. What even? I've not seen this one before, so this is from a previous collection event, obviously, that I missed, but god damn. I like my Valkyrie skins. Matsuri, Birthright, Turquoise Sun. I like the gold on this, it looks so nice. But then now I got this. Oh, baby. Let's deep dive. Yeah, not a fan. Yeah, Slingshot looks sick. Frames. That's nice. I'll use that one. For the animal skins, I got the Octane Cheetah one as well. I think I only have the Octane and Fusey skins. Now Seer, I think I got something for Seer. What was it? Oh, it must have been Banner and Pose. Yeah, it was just these two. That's alright. Maggie. They get any cool Maggie skins? No. I want to play more Maggie actually. Maggie seems pretty cool. Frame. Pose. Alright, so I mean I don't have these characters, but I haven't even seen Newcastle skins. Let's have a look. So I got this from the box. Oh, damn. That's cool. So this is the recolor. I mean, they're both quite nice. I think I might have preferred the gold. Yo, Krim. How you doing, man? I just opened my 100 plus boxes. I got a bunch of legendaries, dude. All really nice. I think I got a total of 8 legendaries. Not counting the theme packs. Check out this Valkyrie skin I got. Such a cool pull from the boxes, honestly. How many legend tokens do I have? I have like no legend tokens. Like actually none. I spent them all. Wait. Wait, how do I... What? Why is it not showing up? Alright, I'll just try and buy someone. Newcastle. Hello? Why are you not showing my total? I think I have like 1,900 or something. So nowhere near enough. Alright, let's look at the guns. I got a bunch of guns. Yeah, I got this one. Definitely put that on the rotation. I have the Storm as well. I like this. This is nice. Blood Legacy. I've been using this one as the main one. Slayer's Lancer. Code of Honor. We'll take that off the rotation. Break the enemy. We'll put that one back on the rotation. Hemlock. Okay, so I got... I mained this Hemlock skin because I think it's adorable. But I got this Siberian. I'll put that on rotation. Yeah, I literally don't have any good R301 skins. So this is the best one I have. Used to use these ones. Kinda meh. Yeah, I'll just stick to just this one for now. The Alternator. Currently using the Recluse. I don't have any good Alternator skins. So I got Cold Wave, which is meh. Flower Bed, not a fan. What a shame. Prowler. I remember seeing some cool Battle Pass R301 skins from way back when. But yeah, I agree. I don't think the R301 has actually good skins. Like, ones that you can just straight up buy. They're all pretty basic. Just something shiny will do, I guess. Yeah, I like my R9. This is my go-to R9 skin. And then obviously the recolor with the kill switch. These two. The best iron sights. I got something else. I got Eye of the Storm, that's right. I don't like it there. I mean, it's not bad, but my 2 skins are already way better. The Vault. Did I get a Vault? I thought I got a Vault. Stella? Yeah, lame. I think I'm using Twitch Prime Vault. Which looks kind of nice. Not too bad. Car. Yeah, I got a nice car skin. The only skin I have, actually. Of any note. Okay. I will throw on that new charm I got. The highlighted. No? Really? Whatever, just... okay, light machine guns, devotion. I don't think I got anything for the devotion. Oh, wait. Yeah, just trash skin. Alright, what skins am I using? Oh, that's right. The Battle Pass. Okay. L-Star. Don't have any good L-Star skins, sadly. Using a bunch of blue skins. Sorry. Spitfire. Whale the Serpent. Nothing else. Okay. Rampage. Literally using vanilla that Rampage, okay. We'll just stick with the vanilla. G7 Scout. Trashy. Yeah, don't have anything cool for that. Got this from the pack you buy on Steam. 30-30. Nothing good. Bowcheck. Believe I finally got a Bowcheck skin. Yep. I just throw those on just because. Because I don't have any Bowcheck skins. Sniper rifles. Charge rifle. I'm using Feudal Glory and Trial by Fire. Not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. Okay. Longbow. Dawn's Awakening. Dexterity. Anything else? Nope. Kraber. Didn't have any Kraber skins, so Trial by Fire is much welcomed. I was using Funfair for a while. Sentinel. I have a fair bit of Sentinel skins, huh? Yeah, no complaints here. Shotguns. Eva 8. I'm using Kinetic Energy and Break the Enemy. So I guess I can add either Storm into the rotation. Mastiff. What we got? Trial by Fire. Remove that from the rotation, don't need that. Literally only have Trial by Fire, that's alright. Mozambique here. No Mozambique skins. That's okay. Peacekeeper. PAL. PAL. Pistols. RE45. Just these two guns. Okay. Right in head games. E20. Hotspot. And just that. Wingman Gamer. Just these two. Alrighty. I guess that is it for the Apex pack unboxing opening. Now to another journey to another 100 plus Apex packs, huh? How long would that take me? Oh boy. I actually don't plan on playing any games tonight. I mean Apex games, that is. We'll see if I play anything else. So yeah, let me switch back. I just wanted to open it as a preemptive thing because I do plan on playing Apex eventually. But just not tonight. Lady Justice looks slick on the P20. Yeah, I know the P20 gets a lot of hate for some reason because it's a trash gun, but P20 with a hammer point is pretty poggers. Just gotta learn how to steady aim and rapid fire. Didn't they nerf the P20's fire rate? Which is kind of weird. That's the main thing it had going for it. All right. That's feels kind of slow. Yeah, I think they nerfed the P20 fire rate, which is kind of weird. Weird choice. I guess they were trying to make like a distinct difference between the P20 and RE45. But it used to be rapid fire pretty quickly. Anywho, let's do a YouTube night and just chill. It feels slow on console. Could be the frame rate thing, maybe. Yeah, all I remember is the P20 used to be pretty fast, and then they nerfed it. Oop. Don't mind my recommendations, guys. My recommendations is trashed. So I was watching a couple of videos from, what's that channel called? Discoveries from Hell Video Games. Yeah, Oddheader. Really cool channel. Oh, I was already subscribed. So I figured, yeah, I want to watch a couple more videos from them. Oh, I do have a game I could play, but I feel really chill tonight. I feel pretty mellowed out. Probably not. So guys, we're about to watch a video from Odd Header. They make top 10 style lists for video games. And obviously, you know, horror themed, dark themed, my favorite sort of thing. So let's get a move on. Let's watch some videos. 8 unexpectedly dark secrets in video games.
Sometimes you find something in a video game that makes you think, well, I guess I won't be needing this anymore. Oh crap. I guess I gotta order a new plate. Oh god!
The production quality is
This
very
is why
high.
today we're diving into
I like
8
it.
video games with unexpectedly dark secrets. And only 7 days left to secure yourself an Odd Header plush. Only available until October 30th, and after that, never again. So if you want to be one of the only people to own one of these guys, this is the last chance. Snag one on Makeshift with the link down below. Tower Unite. Thanks to Ranch Chan for submitting this
Tower?
discovery on the Odd Header Discord.
I play
Unite
Tower.
is a game that can't seem to escape this channel, constantly being covered for increasingly strange mysteries. Despite being
Really?
a title just about playing games like Putt-Putt with your friends, discoveries have included a mystery door out of bounds, as well as a hidden bulletin board out of bounds that supposedly led to an incredibly creepy hallway before it was removed from the game. But
What?
besides all of that, Ranch Chan found something in the files that seems to take reign as now the strangest thing found in the game. Throughout the environment, the player can find a variety of plushies such as foxes, penguins, and teddy bears. But lurking in the folder that stores the plushies in the game's data, a particular asset can be found that couldn't be further from
I found
being
all of them, by the way.
an adorable plushie. Oh god. As under the name Plushman Spider can be found this enormous and unnerving creature that clearly doesn't seem to belong anywhere near this game. Now that is a huge asset. Nobody on my Discord could figure out what the discovery's purpose was, but it was definitely agreed it made no sense this creep was found in the plushies folder, as not only is it bigger than any of the other plush toys, but it's also pretty clearly the last thing that anybody would ever want to snuggle with.
Hold the phone. What? Guys, I played hours and hours and hours of Towers. No joke. This is only one of my Steam accounts. I have another Steam account, and on this account alone, I have 150 hours. But on a different account, I have way more. What? I didn't know Towers was like dark. What? That's nuts. There's got to be more. There's got to be some more trivia on Tower Unite. Tower Unite discoveries. 5 things you didn't know about Towers Unite. All right. Hidden door in Tower Unite. We'll try some of this later. If it's not removed. Like legit, there was a time in my life where I was literally on like Towers almost every day, every night. Almost. Just like sandboxing around. Alright, what the hell, man?
Did Ranch Chan uncover some sort of twisted joke, or is this ugly freak still somehow waiting to be found? I truly pray it isn't. Cause I mean, look at this thing. Hotshot Skull 4. Thanks to Marin for submitting this through my website oddheader.com, as they found a video uploaded by Captain Speedruns this year that presents an intriguing discovery that exists on course 5, hole 6.
I'm stirring my
At the
coffee.
start of the golf tee, if the player were to take the camera and zoom all the way to the other side of the course, a strange figure can be seen near the hole.
Yo,
in the distance.
Flatwoods Monster?
And of course, the moment we try to get a closer look, it instantly dissipates into thin air.
That's the
What
Flatwoods
the-
Monster, right? That's the Flatwoods Monster. The cryptid. Flatwoods Monster. Oh, am I gonna regret this? Yeah. What the fuck? That's awesome. I like that. It's a reference. It's not haunted at all. It's just a cute reference. It's like seeing Bigfoot.
Was that playing the game, I wasn't able to find anything like this anywhere else in the game, and it's quite puzzling what we're even looking at as appears to be a metallic open-mouth robot thing in a maiden.
It's the Flatwoods
with
monsters,
some
guys.
seriously messed up hands, and sometimes it even flashes before it disappears. Intriguingly, the
It's
figure
the
appears
Flatwoods
to have
monster.
an effect on it known as billboarding, which means no matter which way the camera is facing it, the figure is always looking it straight down.
God damn, my
After
knowledge on
the figure
cryptids.
disappears, it doesn't reappear again unless you restart the map. What's with all the golf games and extremely unsettling discoveries? Outer Wilds. Thanks to SwagGuy47 for submitting this mystery on my Discord.
Ooh, I actually want to play this game as
Outer
well.
Wilds was a sleeper hit of 2019, sticking players into a 22-minute time loop as they repeatedly explore an enormous.
You've never heard of the
universe
Flatwoods
that
monster?
and destroys everything in sight.
It's
But
pretty well known
in that
cryptid.
Premise the players going planet to planet in a pretty quiet and ominous adventure, which is why it was particularly odd that players crawling through the data of the game were able to find references to a number of curious things that were never found in the game, such as an invisible planet, rooms that were labeled as haunted, and even a neck-snapping ghost. At one
What?
point referred in the data as Neck Snap Ghost Controller, with even a special event tied to its killing state called Ghost Kill Player.
Can you imagine playing a game like this? 'Cause this is a very explorational game, right? If I remember correctly, and being one of the only few to experience this ultimate level rare occurrence of a ghost snapping your neck, and then telling people no one will believe you because you didn't record it at the time. How freaky would that be? Holy crap.
Obviously, this is completely unfitting to anything in this game.
Exactly, 'cause it's so
There's no signs of a
outlandish.
neck-snapping ghost that anyone knows of. And while nobody's head's been ripped off while exploring through the game, it is very open-ended, meaning there may just be an invisible planet lurking in the game that anyone's yet to find. So if you want to be the one
I'd
that
love to play
uncovers
this,
the
by the
truth
way.
behind
Just
the
never got around to
Neck
it.
Snap Ghost controller, just make sure you're protecting your neck at all times.
Eek.
Psychonauts. Psychonauts is a bright and colorful platformer from Tim
Never
Schafer,
played
where
Psychonauts.
you play as Raz, who enrolls in a camp that trains psychic children to become
Looks cool, though.
government spies known as Psychonauts. At one point in the adventure, Raz finds himself inside the head of the disco-obsessed camp counselor Mila, where players notice they could veer off course and find a hidden room containing a memory of Mila working in an
Oh, I
orphanage.
remember this. This is pretty well known.
Revealing she left one day and a fire ignited and killed all the children inside. In the same room is a chest, where inside can be found the ghosts of the same children screaming for help, which is an unbelievably dark hidden moment for a normally bright and lighthearted game.
Why did you let us die? Help us, Mila.
Oh,
Even
chilling.
more unbelievably, cut dialogue was found in the files of the game that revealed this Easter egg was even darker than what we've already seen, as hackers uncovered deleted audio of Mila crying in terror as she was forced to stand by as the children met their horrible fate.
The children! Someone save the children! Oh God, no! The
Ooh.
babies! I can hear them! They're screaming! Please stop crying! Please!
Well, I can understand why Mila locked this memory away, as after seeing that I kinda want to shove this deep down my own psyche myself. Shadow Tower. Shadow Tower is a first-person dungeon crawl for the original PlayStation developed by From Software, which is oftentimes referred to
Really?
as the spiritual predecessor to Dark Souls. Redditor Donovan Kirk decided to play Shadow Tower this year with a PlayStation emulator using a widescreen hack. He was turning the corner near the beginning of the Forgotten Realm in the human world when he saw something strange stick out the corner of his eye that appeared to be trapped in the wall, as only visible by forcing the game into widescreen mode.
Oh.
Corpse can be seen hanging in the wall that normally never appears in the game. I spent some time investigating the scene myself without the widescreen hack, and I found if I placed the camera just right, I could actually see a good deal of the figure. But it still fell too far outside the render distance
That's
to truly
spooky.
be seen. Whereas with the GTE widescreen hack, which increases the
Can I play
game's
this?
draw
I have a
distance,
PS1 emulator
the whole
installed.
thing is right there. Wow. Donovan Kirk has pointed out that there's a huge number of secret areas in the game, but it appears nothing here has ever been documented. So while it's possible there is a secret room here that's just never been found, I did notice myself a similar scene that appears to have been cut shows up in one of the game's Japanese trailers. So I'm leaning towards they thought this was pushing things too far and censored it at the last minute. Although poorly.
No,
Not
I
that
think
anyone ever knows.
they used literally this area to film the trailer, and like this area was made specifically for the trailer. And once it was done, rather than deleting it, they just shoved it back. like behind the wall, thinking that no one can see it. But obviously they did a poor job. Yeah, FromSoft tends to do that. Dark Souls, I know for the trailer, they had a bunch of like, you know, trailer specific animations that you can still re-implement into the game by hacking. So yeah, even though it's not used in the game via gameplay, those animations still exist. And I think this is the same case. FromSoft just tends to not delete things, they just shove it back.
Notice, except, well, to everybody who's now watching this video 21 years later. Half-Life Decay. Thanks to Lucius for submitting this discovery through oddheader.com. Half-Life Decay is a co-op adventure released only on the PS2 version of the original Half-Life.
Really?
Developed by Gearbox, Decay has
I've not heard of
the
this.
role of Colette Green and Gina Cross at Black Mesa during the events of the original game, where a mishap at the facility opens up a rift to an alternate dimension.
I've not heard of this at all.
In the original Half-Life, at one point, protagonist Gordon Freeman ends up knocked out by the military, only to end up waking up in a trash compactor. In a cut mission of Half-Life Decay, we were originally going to explore how Colette and Gina were the ones to rescue Gordon during the sequence, but it didn't make it into the game. Fortunately, hackers such as YouTuber Marfinmus Blackamus were able to compile all the unfinished assets to recreate what the scene would have originally looked like, and rather surprisingly found if players were to have lost the mission, they'd be treated to this rather grim display of Gordon Freeman being assassinated on screen.
Bruh.
It was a good call they removed that. As I think
Yeah.
the beloved hero being casually murdered and tossed to a pit like he was a bag of steaming garbage would have been a bit much for Half-Life fans to handle.
I agree.
For me, this
I
one
agree.
hurts.
That's an
Itachi
execution.
no Yora 2. Thanks to Capybara Man 1000.
Sorry, I spoke over that. What was that?
This one hurts. Kameyatachi no Yora 2. Thanks to Capybara Man 1000 for submitting this to me through the Oddheader Reddit. This is kind of an unusual example game for me to cover on the channel, but this mystery was just too good to pass up. Kameyatachi no Yora is a murder mystery visual novel series that's only had one US release on iOS, where players go to an island to solve clues to a series of cryptic murders. This mystery has apparently been discussed for years over in Japan, so I'm quite shocked that no discussion of it has ever really made it here overseas, besides one Spanish video from Argentina by Nicolas Lequendo that Capybara Man sent me on Reddit. Anyway, after the player has seen all of the endings in the game, if the player restarts the game again and replays the adventure, at a random point out of nowhere the game appears to completely crash. Whether or not this is intentional has been argued among fans, though personally I feel these effects are fabricated. A strange text block appears with 4 nonsense options which translate as follows: curse, choose suffering, attention, why do you die? Then one of 4 different outcomes will play at random, some of which seem to have something to do with a disgruntled developer that worked on the game. For instance, in one result, the game will suddenly switch to a blue animated background where an ear-piercing audio and gibberish text scroll across the screen, talking about Christ, how to apply lotion, frog dissection, and repeatedly saying there is no help for being cursed over and over. The second tells an unusual and cryptic story about one of the writers who worked on the game, which seems to imply he may have snuck this in the game without the other staff knowing, all while an odd head slowly fades in and out on screen. The developer explains in the message that we're working on the game to begin to hear a voice that saw serious delusions in the office, only to later be diagnosed by a doctor that they had a neurological disorder. The developer explains he was haunted by the deaths of the characters from the game, and at one point seemingly implies that he was let go from the game staff, but adds that he still lives on in the game in the form of this message.
This is some creepypasta stuff.
You haven't yet heard the voice. The third possibility is perhaps the most disturbing of all, as a quick succession of horrifying images flash on screen while an absolutely ear-bleeding screech plays in the background. Oh god.
Oh god.
What is happening? During this sequence, the most nonsensical text displays on screen yet, which starts talking about organs and suffering until it repeatedly says over and over, "This is such a game. This is such a game." Then it is.
Yo,
after it's
this is some like Sonic fun is infinite level creepiness right here. Oh, what the hell? Hey Pyro, do I still play Apex? I will be playing Apex. I just opened 100 packs, so I'll be coming back to the game soon.
starts saying daddy, 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 until it repeatedly says game over and over until it reverts back to the normal game.
Yeah, this is some
In the
Sonic
last option
CD
displays an
fun is
image of a
infinite.
mysterious figure on the beach for 1 second and then resumes back to the game. Without question, this is one of the most bizarre discoveries I've ever seen. And with the constant argument and debate about the mysteries still unresolved overseas for
Yeah,
years,
go ahead, Pyro.
it's
Go ahead.
difficult to say if this is truly the work of a disturbed individual who was
You can send them through YouTube as well.
or if something else
I think
is
I
going
re-enabled
on
links.
here. And if this was really the work of a disgruntled employee who was let go during production. I truly hope they're in a better state now than they were when they did this.
One of those pictures look really
Kanye
disturbing.
Quest 3030. Thanks to Gideon for submitting this still unsolved mystery in Kanye Quest.
Whoa. Isn't Kanye Quest a little ARG? If I remember correctly. There was a little ARG built into the game.
3030. Kanye Quest was a 2013 indie hit where players play as the Yeezus himself as they fall into a portal that takes them to the year 3030 where they face off against clones of other rappers in a battle to become the ultimate bass god of the future. A fantasy that could have easily been dreamed up by the rapper himself. The game was considered by critics and players alike as a fun novelty until it was quickly forgotten. Until a suspicious anonymous pastebin file that was uploaded a couple years later in 2015 revealed that the game held a much darker secret. According to the user, the trail began when they noticed a broken based info system in a random abandoned building in the game that seemed to hold a secret message at the bottom that said ascend and worship the base god. Later, you meet a base god task force cultist in the street who randomly asks, "What do you want to do?" The pastebin user reported that he randomly tried the word ascend and was teleported into an extremely ominous area where they were suddenly a butterfly. In downloading the game for myself, I can confirm that this surprisingly works. Inside lies a strange labyrinth of computer servers and an immediate message telling you not to reveal the information of this exercise publicly or otherwise just go ahead and close the game, as it's apparently time to begin your ascension. In the room,
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Passages by computers that require a password. Going south reveals a room that's a giant QR code that unfortunately leads to a dead link. What the link originally led to is still unknown. But it didn't end there because data miners found all of the passcodes to the terminals, which were lots of seemingly nonsense words like Jakatai, Patunsi, and Iron, which Googling appeared to be tied to a cult called Ascensionism that according to old posts was uploading cryptic YouTube videos with these words years ago, which unfortunately are now taken down and no one has seen since the pastebin files upload. Several references of Ascensionism can be found online since the late 2000s, with a Wikipedia user page that's existed since 2006 claiming that Ascensionism is a religion, well before Kanye Quest's release. But if it is really a cult, it's one that's done a fantastic job of keeping its mostly unknown presence online still a secret. Once completing the room and finding the last terminal, the game tells you you've now ascended. It proceeds to say you'll be contacted in 2 weeks and ask for your information. It's been thought by many in the years since that the game may have originally used this information to track the player in order to recruit them to the supposed cult of Ascensionism. To this day, nobody has ever been contacted. However, data miners have found the game is coded to do absolutely squat with the information once you put it into the game. A now deleted Twitter account was also found called Ascend Records, which was a label with only one artist on it named Nick Leons, who's believed to have been connected to the game, and listening to his music is a highly unsettling experience.
I thrashed and kicked and cried.
It makes me feel so weird.
Okay then. And unfortunately, that's pretty much where the trail ends.
I hate weird
creators
noises,
behind
dude.
The game are largely enigmas online, much like Ascensionism itself. So it's still a question if this was done as a reference to the creator's actual beliefs, or if something else is going on here.
I think
that
it's just a
will
fancy
never
ARG,
fully
probably.
understand. Kind of like how we'll never fully understand Kanye himself. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. And again,
Subscribe, guys. Odd
Your
Header.
very own Odd Header plush. Only
Really
7
good
days
video.
left to order one, and then it's never available again. So if you want to be one of the few people to ever own one of these collectibles, pick one up on Makeship today. And if you know of any other discoveries that were unexpectedly dark for the game they were found in, submit through oddheader.com. Join the
Ooh, wow. Yeah, see, Flatwoods Monster in the golf game. Told you. Why would I play Apex when I play PUBG? Because PUBG is trash. That's why. PUBG is actual trash. Oh, okay. Thanks for the links, Pyro. Second one is kind of long. We'll see. Ugh, I hate weird sounds, man. That guy's records. Ah. Jimmy Here noise compilation. I don't know who Jimmy Here is. Again, I don't like weird noises, so if this bothers me, I'm gonna click off.
Huh?
Okay.
I'm doing that, dude. I keep like doing average everyday things and then moaning. Like I'll sneeze and then I'll moan. I'll eat a bite of something and then I'll moan. I'll take a sip and I'll moan. It's like it's getting out of hand, dude. I was at Moist Critical's party over the weekend and I was playing beer pong. And I would like throw the ball and if it landed in the cup I'd be like, and people would be like, huh? Hey yo. It was fun. But anyways,
The only noise I accept around here is
let's continue. Let's watch the next daily dose of internet chat.
Oh, he's also
Forget
React
everything
Andy,
that
yeah?
just happened within the last minute.
Stop! What the fuck? Okay, no. No, no more. No more. It's the Wednesday Vine dude. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm still not listening to that. No more. Alright, what you got for me? Oh, Rainbot. Oh, damn. It's been a while since I watched Rainbot. I've been meaning to watch Rainbot again sometime. Let me have a look though. Because some of the videos I actually can't watch on stream because they might be a bit too sensitive. But yeah, I love Rainbot's videos. If you guys don't know Rainbot, Rainbot does horror themed videos, mostly investigative videos. Alright, you got a link for me, Colorful. I'll have to hold off on the Rainbot video, Pyro. But yeah, we will watch some Rainbot. I love watching Rainbot. Top 5 dog? Okay, I'm gonna...
Hello gays. Today I have a list of top 5 dogs. Número 5. Dog Dile.
Hey, whoa!
Número 4.
Wait.
Dog Dile. Número 4. Dog Bark. Número 3. Dog Lauk.
I knew I should have turned it down.
Número 2. Dog Revenge. Honorable mention.
Uh-oh.
Número 1. Dog Dance.
Okay. Okay, thank you for that. Alright, so what's this hidden door in Towers? I can literally boot up the game right now and have a look. But let's see. When was this? 2017. Okay, I doubt it's still there. That's the station, yep. You literally can't go down here anymore. You literally can't go down here anymore, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I wonder what... Man, this... Wow. This would have made great footage for my creepy readings. Okay. 5 things you didn't know about Towers.
Hello everybody! Today I'm going to be making a new type of video.
Hey, hit this guy up with some subs, guys. Archangel 2658. Yeah, he's only got 183 subs. Come on, boost the man.
I'm going to be doing 5 things you didn't know about Terror Unite. I
Was
may
this
or
year?
may not make this a series on my channel, depends how much I like making the videos. Terror Unite has actually been one of my favorite games for a while, maybe actually my favorite. And yeah, with all that said, I'm just going to go over 5 things that you may have not known about this game. Here we go. Alright, so for the first thing you may have not known about Target Unite, we're going to be going to the Shop Central Circuit, and we're going to be going to the left, and we're going to be taking a look at the TV descriptions. A lot of players skip over these little bits of dialogue because most people I included for a while thought it was just some kind of generic promotional TV thing, but it actually kind of some like little bits of funny dialogue here and there, as you can see, and I'm actually going to be showing you more of that in the next clip at a different shop. So,
just funny
now
descriptions.
I'm going to be in the plaza, we are going to be going to the condos. So the first condo I actually had to buy for this video is the Suite, costed 30k. And a little thing that a lot of people might not know about this is in certain condos, there's like little hidden areas I can show you guys. So for example, in the Suite, there's a little area up here that you can enter.
I know this one already.
And if you do that, you just get like this little cool room. There's not really.
You guys don't want to see my suite. Like, you don't want to see what I put in here. Trust. Yes, I know this already.
There's not really a ton up here. There's like a little widescreen to play whatever media you want. Resort. Alright, so for the third thing you might not know about Target Unite, we're actually in the casino inside the plaza. We're going to be checking out the poker zone. So a lot of people know about this little area, the Texas Hold'em tables and stuff. And a lot of people think that the maximum table is the 2k bet table. I think it's actually 4k.
It's upstairs.
And you need a 100k units to enter that table, but what a lot of people don't know is there's actually a secret table for poker that requires 200k to enter, and the bets are crazy high. I don't have a friend with me to check it out for me right now, but if I'm...
Yeah, I used to play here. So what's the final thing? I already know these things. I thought it was going to be spooky.
Okay, so for the fourth thing you may have not known about Target Unite, we're going to be going to the fishing store. So, Gone Fishing, bait shop. If we go over here and we were to buy some curly grub, or I think it's mighty balls, you can get little things called sea dollars by fishing. And what these sea dollars do is you can buy like little items with them at a secret little shop. And usually it's a lot less visible because the Christmas event isn't always on all year. And this is typically water, not ice, so you can't easily see in here. But anyway, with that aside,
I didn't know this.
You can use sea dollars that you fish up to buy like little pets around here, and you can put.
I've always wondered how you get those sea dollars. Okay.
And then I mean you can check out the rest on your own time, you know. And then over here we go to the little soda machine, and there's stuff like Pepsi, Sierra Dew, Pepper PhD, and Liquid.
Okay, so just goofy names. Okay, that's good to know. Guess the only thing I didn't know there was the sea dollars. All right. No more spooky stuff on towers. You're watching another odd header? I really enjoyed that last video. 8 creepiest video game mysteries and discoveries. I think this sounds good. 2 years ago? Hell yeah. Video by Odd Header.
Sometimes we find something in a video game that makes you think, no, we're done here. In the spirit of Halloween, today we're diving into the top 8 creepiest, most hauntingly bizarre discoveries ever found in a video game. Brought to you by Dashlane.
Hell yeah.
The Witcher 3. Thanks to my friend Jamis on my Discord server for sparking off this still unraveling mystery in The Witcher 3, which began when she was playing the quest Tower of Mice and suddenly she heard this creepy disembodied voice. After searching the tower for some time without finding any clues, Jonathan and I just chalked it up as being nothing more than a strange one-off occurrence. However, only a month later, the mystery opened up even further when another member on my Discord server, Lucid Avidity, posted that if they stood in this exact spot in the same tower, this mysterious figure could be seen for a split second in the distance.
Wait.
Now this is where things get really weird. I asked my good friend Robert to investigate this one with me, and to both of our surprise, Robert was indeed able to recreate the ominous figure in the distance, which would instantly disappear the moment he tried to move closer. With some—
What? That's nutty. I played this. I never noticed. I didn't even hear the noises. What? I remember this mission. Oh my god. I would have totally lost it.
Some quick thinking in The Witcher 3's NVIDIA Ansel support, Robert was able to increase the sharpness and get a better look using Ansel's photo mode, but still couldn't get a really clear picture. That's when Robert had the brilliant idea to place Geralt near the figure's position with a torch, and then use the depth of field to pull the camera back to trigger the figure, and then zoom in for a closer look.
Yo.
To our absolute surprise, we found a fully modeled and possibly tall, very bizarrely textured female figure. I mean, just look at this thing's face. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Robert even managed to get a good look behind the strange creature and damn. I mean, yeah, it's really weird it'd be modeled like that. Everyone we've asked from here has been completely clueless about the monstrosity.
What?
Who or what is this thing supposed to be?
Yo,
and
I
what
love these
purpose
hidden
does it
video game
serve to The
horrors.
Witcher 3?
God damn.
At this point, we can only assume there's more to uncover in Tower of Mice for the curious player willing to explore. Good luck to whoever dares, cause me and Robert were low-key shitting ourselves the whole time we were looking into this. Steam. Earlier this year, unique user posted.
If you made a video game secret, it would just be Luffy with a weird picture. Yeah, 100%. That's total mood right now for me as well.
Posted on Reddit, he walked away from Steam for a moment, and when he came back, he could hear these hair-raisingly nightmarish sounds emitting from the application. Somehow the Steam music player had opened, which who even knew it had one, and it was playing only these 5 random sound effects he never saw before. In response on Reddit, it turned out a number of other Steamers had came forward saying they too had experienced strange audio emitting random.
That happened to me too. The Steam music player would randomly scan your system file for random, like not random, but I guess just any music clips. I once had like I was just chilling, right, just browsing the internet, and then in the background I randomly heard people talking, and I was like, what the fuck? I closed my browser, it was still playing. Turns out Steam picked up one of my podcasts that I listened to. It totally freaked me out, but yeah, Steam's music player is so dumb.
Randomly from Steam, such as this YouTuber who opened up Steam and found himself getting a history lesson as he was played a long speech by Franklin D. Roosevelt.
It's literally playing random MP3s or sound files on your PC. It could be the game files.
Sound effects from Amnesia: The Dark Ascent. Despite the fact that most of those who experienced the issue never even had Amnesia installed, no one knows what exactly is triggering the Amnesia sound effects, if it's just a bug or user error.
It could be from a demo
sort of trick by
or cache
Valve to
files.
drive us crazy. Haven't you done enough with Half-Life 3? Army Men, Sarge's Heroes.
Spooky.
From near the very inception of my Discord server, user Sizable Door made mention of a disturbing image in Army Men Sarge's Heroes he found as a child that's been bugging him for nearly 20 years.
As a child.
Unfortunately, nobody on the server was ever able to find it for him, until finally a couple months ago, Sizable was able to finally find the unshakable image himself. How he managed to find this thing in the first place when he was only 4 years old, I'll never know. But when he finally found the exact spot he crawled under as a child on the Scorch mission, oh god. Ew.
What?
I can't stand to look at this any longer. Let's move on.
Oh, what?
NBA Jam. NBA Jam is a bit of a gold mine when it comes to odd discoveries, having been featured on the channel before for its odd battle tank mode, as well as having a ton of leftover content in its data that was rejected by the NBA themselves. Even more of which surfaced in the leaked XXX internal development version of the game, obtained and dumped by Nintendo Player in 2016.
XXX?
And no, I'm not making that up. However, NBA Jam's most startling discovery is one that actually made it into the game. With players reporting shortly after release, the game would start shouting the name Petrovic over and over at random. And Petrovic was actually an NBA player that had died in a car accident that same year. Expectedly, this was largely passed off as a hoax, until an interview with developer Mark Turmel with ESPN confirmed that the creepy occurrence was real. One night we were playing Mortal Kombat, and there was a jam machine next to it, and all of a sudden the game started calling out Petrovic, Petrovic.
Yo,
And
that's
this only
creepy as
happened
hell.
After Petrovic had died, everyone started freaking out. Something weird was going on with the software, and to this day, if you have an original NBA Jam machine, every once in a while it would just yell out Petrovic. While it goes without saying this was just a bug, why the error singled out Petrovic over any other player and was only noticed after Petrovic's realized
It's
death
probably
makes
maliciously
it
coded in there.
freakishly coincidental.
Computers
making it
don't just
perhaps
do
the most
things.
Convincing example of a haunted arcade cabinet to ever exist. And for those of you that are saying what about the legendary Polybius that notoriously killed players in the arcade, that's not real.
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
Carnival. Midway's most successful arcade game, though many would guess is Mortal Kombat, was actually the standalone graphic light shooter 1998's Carnival. Released on Halloween of that year, players had to shoot through a haunted carnival, shooting down surreal and creepy enemies such as conjoined twins, a literal spider monkey, and a baby. A move the developers were so sure would court controversy, they included a switch on the arcade cabinet so arcade owners could swap the baby on the fly with a teddy bear if anybody complained. Strangely, no one cared. The most disturbing image in all of Carnival actually comes in the form of an image mysteriously repeated over and over in the game data in lots of different sizes, which happens to be this deeply unsettling image of notorious serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer holding a bloody bag with Midway Games CEO Neil Nicastro's head.
Why?
This was just an inside joke amongst the team that Nicastro was aware of. But considering someone painstakingly exported the same image over and over in the game in lots of different sizes,
Yeah.
I'd be constantly looking over my shoulder if
Someone
I
had
was
to make
Nicastro.
that. That's weird.
Middle Earth, Shadow of War. In March of this year, IGN's walkthrough editor Brendan Graber
I never
decided
played
to
this game.
replay
It looks
Middle
kind of
Earth
boring
Shadow of
at the
War
time.
after beating it a couple years ago for his walkthrough of the game. In Shadow of War, the player befriends an orc named Bruce, who you can probably tell just from looking at him is not going to be your friend for very long.
Right load, that load. Same thing, really.
Once the tables turn, Brendan repeatedly shamed Bruce over and over, a mechanic that levels down your opponent as well as wear the enemy's psychological stability over time. Over time, Bruce retaliated as a relentlessly unstable, overpowered level 40 machine. But Brendan decided if he was going to stream the game for his friends, he should start a new save and completely wipe the game file along with Bruce in it. Just as Brendan was completing the initial training of his new game, Brendan's heart dropped as he was suddenly thrown into an encounter well before he was equipped or ready for a battle. When suddenly he saw the same exact level 40 Bruce from Brendan's now deleted save game, somehow appearing now in his entirely new game. Appearing
What?
hours before he was even supposed to appear in the story. This time in a strange glitched state where Bruce could only let out creepy growls instead of having a normal speaking voice. Bruce somehow defied deletion. In a seemingly hellbent act of
This is a
unbridled
creepypasta
vengeance,
story,
was now
bro.
after Brendan in a completely new game file. Eventually, Brendan escaped Bruce. Checking his map to find Bruce was now somewhere out of bounds, meaning he was beginning to learn how to become smarter than the game itself. Eventually, Brendan came to the point in the game where Bruce actually appears in the story. And much to his relief, the actual Bruce appeared and not the AI monstrosity reaping terror across the outer reaches of Middle Earth. After recruiting Bruce to his team, all seemed back to normal again, until Brendan took a look at the remaining orc army, and saw the shadowy level 40 monstrosity still standing there, meaning the fellow was still hiding somewhere on the map, waiting to strike Brendan when he was least expecting.
Wow,
Needless to say, it's been
what?
a long time since Brendan's touched the same save file since.
The ghost in the game.
During PAX 2013, hidden in a corner of the Indie Mega booth, journalists and convention goers noticed a random CRT monitor covered in blood that would occasionally display some truly disturbing imagery. The booth's attendee, Rami Ismail, told journalists that he had no idea who set it up, that he was only being paid to keep an eye on all the booths in the Indie Mega booth. Website 4Player Network did some sleuthing and found a domain camdrone.com registered by Edmund McMillan, one of the creators of the notoriously difficult indie hit Super Meat Boy. Edmund denied working on the game, stating, "We aren't involved in making Camdrone. We know the dev who is making it and have been helping. We don't know that much about the project other than the booth setup."
Gross.
Shortly after, someone claiming they were Camdrone's creators sent Eurogamer a message with a code that's still been unsolved to this day. Only a few months ago, Edmund was tweeted what he knew about the game and said, "Camdrone was boxed up and placed inside a wall years ago. It was recently rediscovered the film had been damaged by time. No idea what will come of it. Whatever the hell that meant and what Camdrone actually is supposed to be is still a mystery."
Is that Badlands Chugs?
Final Fantasy XIV. Thanks to Spooky Scary Radiance for submitting this mystery to me on my Discord server. 2013's Final Fantasy XIV is the second massively multiplayer installment in the series, an unwaveringly well-received online experience still going strong with its recently released Shadowbringers expansion. Well, that's what Square Enix wants you to think, as 2013's Final Fantasy XIV is actually a complete do-over of 2011's Final Fantasy XIV, a release that was such a notorious mess that Square shut the whole thing down and created a whole nother game to forget about the embarrassing mishap.
I remember
that's
that.
definitely proven to have been the right decision. A number of mysteries were left unresolved on the game's original server that's left players such as Speaker's Network continuing to poke around in the original game. One such mystery was a hidden cave in Anorcia, hidden in a random spot in the mountains of Kurthis. In the original game, a non-player character could be found blocking the entrance saying, "I've been given specific orders to prohibit all access to the Fez using all necessary force. If you value your life, unbeliever, I suggest you withdraw at once." Kind of extreme, but especially disturbing when you consider that Fez is actually the French word for ass cheeks. With the use of third-party software and a private server of the original
Protect the
game,
ass
Speakers
cheeks.
was able to perform a colonoscopy and entered the Fez, which appeared to be nothing more than an endless cavern that descended further and further underground. The cavern twisted and turned with many branching paths in clearly unfinished areas, meaning it wasn't long before Speakers became completely lost. Speakers decided to take a pause when a chill was sent down his spine as he heard a second set of footsteps gradually nearing him from behind. Which rightfully prompted Speakers to get the f out of there.
Yep.
Frantically continuing further through the cavern, the footsteps continued to get faster and faster until Speakers finally found a door unlike any other, hoping it was finally an escape out, until he reached the unfinished end of the abyss. Fortunately, no creature or anything of the sort ever came to grab him. But when Speakers played the footage back later on, he noticed something odd that he didn't see before. Slowing the footage down, we can see when Speakers spun the camera back into the Fez, a mysterious odd head can be seen floating around in the distance, before vanishing never to be seen again. The odd head
Yo.
was most likely the source of the mysterious footsteps. What triggered the head is still a mystery, as when Speakers went through a second time he couldn't get it to trigger again. If anyone's willing to solve this mystery any further, you never know.
Do you think
what
this
will
stuff
turn
is
up
creepy?
next in
Check out the
these
World of
ass cheeks.
Warcraft creepy stuff, man. That's pretty nutty too.
Just as many of these developers never wanted any of these discoveries to be found, you may be just as concerned of your own sensitive materials being discovered and leaked out into the world. Don't forget that Gears of War 3 leaked in 2010 because a couple of teens hacked in Epic Games servers, using the opportunity to make fun of the fact that game director Cliffy B had folders and folders of Katy Perry and Miley Cyrus music on his computer, which may be why you'll want to save yourself from the same embarrassment with the extra
Cliffy
level of
B is
security
kinda
that
cringe, to be
Dashlane
honest.
provides. Dashlane can be your one-stop shop for your digital identity by managing all your passwords so that you don't have to keep track of
It's
each
not
other.
Overwatch.
Dashlane works
Stop
across
comparing
all
it to
devices,
Overwatch.
including Apple products, PCs, Android, Safari, and Chrome. Dashlane also has a secure autofill feature that works for personal information and credit cards, saving you time.
Damn,
when
that's a really good
shopping
video.
online. A VPN to prevent prying eyes from tracking and helping you access content anywhere. Plus dark web monitoring to see if your information is being bought and sold illegally. To give it a try for free, go to dashlane.com/oddheader and use my promo code oddheader to get 10% off if you want to upgrade to premium. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, please subscribe. If you know of any other haunted
Subscribe, guys.
discoveries,
Ring
leave
the
a
bell.
comment down below, submit to oddheader.com, join the Discord, or even send me a shout on Twitter or Reddit. And keep an eye out for my Video Album Observer.
That's good stuff, man. I love this. Good content. Anyway, probably just do videos from Odd Header. Don't want to watch too much at once. Alright. What to do now? What else to watch? I don't want to keep this like creepy train going. I wonder if there's any tats that I can watch. Anything a bit shorter, because tats tends to make longer videos. Hey, Darwin. How you doing, man? Basic hints. Pretty well. Damn, a lot of Tats' videos are really long. Don't get me wrong, I love these long videos, but it's just not good for streams. Scariest game over screens. Oh, scariest game overs. Yeah, we'll watch that. Alright, watch this and then I'll call it a night. Like I said, tonight's gonna be a shorter stream. Make sure you guys subscribe to Tats. Fantastic content.
This video contains unsettling content, violent content, jump scares, pop-ups, and sudden loud noises. Viewer discretion advised.
Most people try to avoid dying in video games because we hate the bitter taste of failure. Here, you'll see a few death scenes that you'll not only never want to see, but ones that are also startling and frightening.
The moments before your character takes their final breath stay with your memory and add another reason to survive for as long as you can. Prepare yourself for oblivion as we go through the top 30 scariest game overs in games.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Solstice. As Shaddix the Wizard, you must traverse a large network of puzzling rooms in order to assemble the 6 pieces of the Staff of Demnos, all to save Princess Eleanor from being sacrificed by Morbius the Malevolent during the winter solstice. But as you venture through Castle Rock, it becomes clear that this is a race against time, as Morbius' minions are also scouring the castle in search of the only weapon that can defeat him. It's a difficult task to weave between blobs, trolls, ghosts, and other beasts, as well as navigate around traps and pitfalls, usually leading down to a spike trap below.
Wow.
A single hit to Shaddix, and the mage will let out a scream of pain and terror as he begins to disintegrate, leaving behind only his robes and hat. Perhaps most upsetting is learning just how far you traveled in your quest and how close you were to achieving 100%
too
completion,
uncoordinated to play this,
as well as saving the world from the evil Baron of Darkness.
Robinson's Requiem.
Oh.
An adventure simulation with a medical twist. Robinson's Requiem requires you to make your way through a strange alien world while doing your best to stay alive and survive the harsh environment. You are tasked with healing wounds and medicating yourself, as well as staving off hunger, thirst, and infection. However, if you mess up your treatment, you are immediately informed of your mistake, with green lettering somberly detailing your cause of death. There's a lot of ways to face your demise, including gangrene poisoning, syncope, cyanide poisoning, tachycardia,
That's
and
kind of
violent
morbid.
traumatization. Then, the screen will
my
suddenly
God.
go black after your character reacts vocally to whatever has just occurred. Soon after this, the scene changes, faced with an image of a man's face, half melted in flames, with skulls behind him laughing in the fire. It's hard not to be a little unnerved by this game's offering.
What?
This is only worsened by the haunting dirge that plays over the top of this site, a deep melody that continues on for what seems like forever before finally allowing you to return to the game. I mean, I guess the only real upside to all of this is that the flames of hell have to be warmer than the harsh alien winter, right?
Whoa. Okay, that went from 0 to 100.
"3D Monster Maze." It's hard to make a convincingly scary game in 1982, and 3D Monster Maze with its pixelated and somewhat adorable T-Rex villain would have been hard-pressed to create something even remotely designed to scare. However, sometimes there can be happy little accidents that lead us being lumped with a death scene that seems designed to have children waking up their parents in the middle of the night, terrified. While the unnamed protagonist of the game wanders through the black and white pixel maze, text will appear at the base of the screen, saying only, "Footsteps approaching." If you continue on your path, out of nowhere, a huge pixel T-Rex will appear. Initially, he looks kind of cute, but as he gets closer, his eyes turn into white orbs and his teeth begin to show. The final screen before you die is simply the gaping maw of the beast, his eyes intensely staring you down, until his mouth engulfs you completely. But hey, at least you get points awarded posthumously, right? Even if you are destined to live out your eternal life, trapped in a maze with a giant dinosaur.
Yikes. That one's a lot more mild.
Fear Effect. What separates Fear Effect from most other titles in this list is not only the specialized death scenes, but the fact that there are 3 playable protagonists they happen to. And boy, when they die, they're given the full treatment.
Whoa!
You can be shown being shot to bits, fried by electricity, complete with the eyes rolling back in their sockets, falling from great heights, being blown up, eaten by an underwater beast, and being reduced to slime. It gets pretty unnerving after a while and really makes the point that you should be trying harder to survive.
Holy cow, they did not hold back.
Isle of the Dead.
That's what the back rooms
Continuing in
look
the
like.
theme of 1990s point-and-click video games comes Isle of the Dead. Released in 1993, this game provides the player with a Moreau-esque setting of an island full of zombies under the control of a mad scientist. You're tasked with surviving the horrors of the island and making your way out alive. However, even with its dubious graphics and somewhat corny dialogue, it does provide some fairly gruesome death scenes for the protagonist to suffer through. Some possibilities include watching your face being mauled by a bat, falling into a lake of acid, then emerging for a split second as a skeleton reaching for safety, and backfiring a gun which will blow your head clean off.
Okay.
Perhaps the most ugly is when you're being tased by a nurse and then promptly have your neck snapped by the brawn of the operation. If you happen to quit the game, you're gifted the privilege of the protagonist blowing his brains out with a shotgun. Well, this didn't receive rave reviews. Isle of the Dead certainly did manage to do one thing, and that was to give us some especially gory player terminations for this list.
They did not hold back at all. They had too much fun.
Uninvited. While it may not be the most visually compelling by modern standards, Uninvited focuses on telling a strong
Dude, these
story
old games are
through a
what makes them
text-based
scary.
adventure with enough pictures to complement. The horror here is in the details read by the player as they make decisions that ultimately cost them their lives. Eat the wrong fruit and you'll age a year a minute until you're blown away by the wind. Pick up a red ruby and you'll be possessed over time to become a fixture of the house. Tap the wrong lady on the shoulder and you'll be torn apart by the horrific skeleton she really is. Most hazards are easily avoided if you use common sense. Don't hit dogs, don't fool around with axes or knives, don't waste time in a burning car, and when you are warned to not go into the basement where the giant spider lurks, probably best you don't go down there.
Yeah, these old style pixel graphics are really spooky. I think more so than modern graphics.
Super Mario 64. Drowning. Super Mario 64 was the ultimate in childhood gaming, full of nostalgia and some of the coolest gameplay we've ever seen from Nintendo. It was a fantastic game and holds some of the fondest memories that some of us have made with our consoles. However, this bright and upbeat masterpiece has a dark side. And no, I'm not talking about having to share the controller with a sibling. The underwater levels were already often hard enough, and it was easy enough to slip up and lose your power. Every time this happened, however, you were treated with a rather unsettling death scene. Mario, quite adept at deep-sea diving for someone with no equipment and a completely unrelated career, does fairly well underwater, but as he starts to flag, an intense beeping begins. This is closely followed by Mario desperately clutching at his throat and sinking to the bottom of the sea, choking noises emitting from his mouth as water fills his lungs and he dies. All with the charming sound of the sweet water music behind it. Well, that's
Water
one
levels
way to
suck.
serious
They
childhood
have
trauma.
always sucked. And Mario 64 water levels are the worst. Fallout, eh?
It's a harsh world out there in the wasteland, and it's populated with all manner of monsters and hostiles that will tear you apart in order to survive. Or maybe for a little fun. As the chosen one, it is your duty to face them in order to save your town from its terminal drought and find the legendary Gek that will help terraform the land. But falling at the hands of your enemies here means the death for the world. Being shot, set on fire, blown up, and cut in half is disgusting enough, but then you're treated to an unnerving image of your skeleton laying in the expanse. A somber voice explains in various ways that you have doomed the wasteland to destruction, that your failure to obtain the Gek and stop the Enclave from subjugating all the survivors of the
I never
nuclear
played Fallout
apocalypse
1 and 2.
has led to the extinction of all life.
But I watch a lot of the lore
Death is
videos.
bad, but knowing that you are responsible for the true end of all life on Earth leaves a bitter, depressing taste in your mouth.
Your life ends in the wasteland.
System shock.
Ooh.
Stopping the malevolent AI Shodan from carrying out her schemes is no easy task. As the hacker, you'll be running up and down the decks of the space station Citadel, always trying to stay one step ahead of her next evil plan. And of course, you'll more than likely run into her large array of mutant cyborg and robot cohorts, a veritable army at her disposal, not to mention the various environmental hazards dotted around the station. No matter who or what you succumb to, your fate is always the same. The hacker will be taken to a resurrection machine, which Shodan had reprogrammed to suit her own purposes. He will be placed inside and converted into one of the most horrific enemies featured, a Cortex Reaver. You'll see several examples of it in the game. A four-legged automaton fitted over the head of a human victim, cut in half at the waist, dangling imply underneath. It's the kind of end where we'd rather prefer to simply die.
I do have the remakes or remasters or whatever of System Shock. I should play that.
Time Splitters 2.
Hell yeah.
It's easy to get caught up in the fast-paced, action-packed world of Time Splitters 2. Sometimes you forget that this is not the real world, so when you're ambushed and worn down to death, the shock is often very impactful. Your character of choice will collapse in a heap, and a loud electronic drone will pierce the air as the screen fades to red, proving to be a very frightening combination. Time Splitters proves that immersion is all you need to leave an impression on the player, even if that impression is fear.
That one's really tame, in my opinion, compared to the other ones.
Mirror's Edge.
Oh,
It's
classic.
all part of the risks of the job. Being a courier in the world of Mirror's Edge means you'll be performing some sweet parkour off city skyscrapers, putting you one false step between you and certain death. Lose your footing, and if the fear of the fall doesn't kill you first, the sudden stop will.
Yeah, I remember that always bothered me because the heights thing.
Acrophobia sufferers will certainly not have a fun time of what is essentially a falling simulator that accurately shows you the final moments of life soon to end.
Yeah, that always bothered me back,
the drop is
back then.
unnerving already as it is, but the sudden cut to black and sound cutout
The
at
camera
end
shaking?
simulate death just adds another element to its finality.
Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of Patriots. War is hell, and when you've seen the kinds of horrors Solid Snake has in his lifetime, you'd be scared too. As a sufferer of PTSD from decades of witnessing atrocities unspeakable in any civilized society, Snake is weighed down with guilt and a sense of purpose. He must succeed in his mission, no matter the cost. Should he die, his blood-curdling scream pierces the air as he drops to the ground lifeless. Flashes of his few allies, enemies, and details of his mission flash before his eyes, building into a cacophony of realization that he has failed. Stranger still is that if you keep a careful eye on his corpse, you may catch a glimpse of string strands holding him from above, hinting at an unseen force leading him to his ultimate demise.
Wow, I never played Metal Gear. Maybe I should.
Limbo.
I played Limbo though. Fun game.
Limbo is a beautiful game. With its atmospheric artwork and sound design, it makes for an eerie atmosphere, and the in-game deaths are no exception. Being a puzzle game with no hints or tips, largely based on trial and error, it's almost certain that somewhere along the way you're going to die. When you do, you'll be faced with one of many grisly scenes, depending on the type of horrific end the boy is facing. Some of the possibilities include being decapitated in bear traps, being crushed by boulders, being impaled by giant spiders, being shot by shadowy figures, and being sliced in half by a buzzsaw. What makes the death scene so visceral is the blatant disregard the world shows for the protagonist, and the deathly silence every time he meets his fate. It's not like it's only once either. Death will tend to happen again and again in this game, to the point of it being ad nauseum. It's the kind of game
Pretty
where
much.
there's so many dumb ways to die, and you're the lucky player who gets to experience all of them.
Oof. But it's a really good game. Highly recommended.
Brain Dead 13.
There's 13 of these.
You could be forgiven for thinking that Brain Dead 13 was going to be a cute game. With its 1990s animation style and adorably designed characters, it certainly looks like it can't be all that violent. However, behind this lies an air of campy menace that still holds much of its shock value, and charming essence that doesn't quite let you realize just how bad the death scene was until you think about it later. Lance, the main character, doesn't exactly have the best of times as he's chased around the castle by Fritz, the Igor to Dr. Neuroneurosis Victor Frankenstein. He can
Dr.
be sliced up in
Neuroneurosis? Hell
handfuls,
yeah, dude.
be beheaded by the chef and end up with his head upside
Whoa!
down, have his head stuffed into a blender, which is then sipped by Fritz, and even dig his own grave. Some of the particularly creepy ones, though, are a little more unsettling, such as Fritz ripping off Lance's skin by hooking his eyeballs, and having the front of his face sliced off by a vengeful ghost. All of this occurs with the cheery, cartoonish soundtrack playing, and the
Yeah.
exaggerated sounds of all the characters cackling, laughing, and screaming. The eeriest thing about Brain Dead 13
It's such a juxtaposition of how
comedic they seem
actually
until you
gruesome it
start
is.
to think about them on a deeper level.
Bruh.
Metroid Prime.
Boy, I
2.
never played Metroid Prime.
Nintendo can be surprisingly harrowing when it comes to the death scenes in their games. For a family-friendly company, occasionally something in a game appears, and it's hard to fathom exactly how many children it's destined to traumatize. Metroid Prime 2, whilst aimed at an older audience, provides us with an example of this in its termination scenes. As she powers down, Samus's visor shuts off. When this happens, you're thrust into a readout display and faced with a gunmetal gray status screen. A rapid beeping can be heard along with Samus's labored breathing, and warning flashes on the screen next to a picture of her face. Quickly it turns red and her face shifts to a beating heart shown in her chest as the words System Alert appear. This changes to the heart getting bigger and the word failure materializes, only to be zoomed in on to ensure that you know exactly what you are. Slowly it fades out, leaving only the words Mission Failure on the screen and a continue button underneath. While disconcerting, it also feels designed to cause enough shame in the player to make them slink off and leave the game alone for a while, and think about how much of a failure they are.
I mean, that might be an over-analysis, maybe?
Waxworks. A dungeon crawler made by Horrorsoft, go figure. Waxworks has the protagonist traveling between time periods to save his brother and ancestors from an ancient curse. Perilous mazes await, and within lay creatures and traps of many kinds. Fall into any of them, and a depiction of the protagonist is shown suffering various mutilations at the hands of crocodiles, zombies, snakes, and even knife-wielding maniacs. Each time period has its own themed deaths, and you're even able to be hung at the gallows in Victorian London, believed to be Jack the Ripper. These deaths range from tame scratches and bites to outright disembowelment and decapitation. The variety keeps each stage interesting, so long as you can stomach the results of your failure.
Holy cow, what? They had no chill, huh?
Tomb Raider, 2013. When it comes to visceral games, Tomb Raider's origin game certainly takes the cake. They are bloody, violent, and certainly memorable. Seeing Laura being stabbed with axes, shot with arrows, strangled, neck slit, and shot in the face is bad enough, but it's other forces and environmental factors that bring the most carnage. Laura is crushed by boulders, has her neck snapped by wolves, impaled through the neck, and still scrambling to get it out, driven through a tree branch, and smashed into rocks by the ocean's current. She already takes a beating without outright dying, so if you're a fan of self-flagellation, this game is right up your alley.
I remember that tree thing through the neck. That one was brutal when you get it at the start.
The Last of Us. Of course, zombies are going to make it on this list since they're not exactly known for the cleanest of kills. The infected of The Last of Us is no exception to this rule. Sure, you can get your typical execution scenes from scroungers and other survivors punching and shooting you, but the real scare comes from when the main antagonists get you. Once you see those clickers tearing a huge chunk out of your neck, juicy tendons being torn from your flesh, the image never seems to go away. Or having your face torn wide open by a bloater, that's plenty fun. Worse still is when it happens to Ellie, and even then the thought that Joel won't be around to protect her anymore adds another layer of fear to the already terrifying ordeal.
The Last of Us was such a good game. First one at least.
Haunting Ground. The most immediate thing you'll be made aware of in this game is that Fiona is a physically weak person, and constantly afraid, which is why her trusty canine pal Huey is on call for the offensive. But the castle they are trapped in is full of unspeakable horrors. The enemies you face have individual forms of execution. Debilita's bear hugs Fiona and crushes her spine. Daniela impales her with a sharp poker. Ricardo knocks Fiona to the floor, stands over her as she desperately tries to crawl away, and shoots her point blank in the back of the head. This is not even beginning to mention other death cutscenes, where Fiona is peppered by nails, sliced apart inside an Iron Maiden, smothered inside out by deadly beetles, and crushed on a conveyor.
Whoa, okay. I knew Haunting Ground was like a cult classic. I didn't know it was that dark.
Resident Evil 6.
Hey, fun game.
There are a lot of ways to die in Resident Evil 6, and quite a few characters to experience it with. How you encounter them can vary too, with some deaths being a result of a failed QuickTime event, often resulting in drowning, burning, or falling into an abyss. The real gruesome terminations are as a result of being attacked by the zombies. You can get crushed between the pincers of the Glavasmek, impaled, sliced, diced, crushed, torn apart. Not to mention the bosses, and how they can rip you to shreds. There really is no mercy found here, but if you want to find every way that you can die, be my guest.
Resident Evil 6, while being a really trash Resident Evil game, it was still a really fun game to play co-op with your friends. I had fun with it.
Doom, 2016. You may be the biggest badass ever to shoot your way through hell, but a few of the corpses paving the way probably belong to you as well. Doom Guy gets the ultimate beating every time he's close to death, with each enemy type able to end your life in multiple execution styles. Watching yourself get disemboweled, impaled, crushed, set on fire, sliced, diced, decapitated, and dismembered really highlights the horrors that hell can throw at you. Although in this case of death by lava, you may find some amusement.
Dead Space 2.
Oh, Dead Space is some really
Dead
gruesome
Space
game
2
it
is
is.
terrifying in one way or another. From zombie bat people to necromorphs that will hunt you down, sprinting their way down the halls after you. While you can try your best not to die, death will almost inevitably catch up with you, whether you like it or not. This game has an endless series of methods to violently murder Isaac in the most nightmarish way possible, including but not limited to being stabbed in the face with weapons, being jumped by zombie kids, being blasted by explosions, and being sucked into the dark vacuum of space. There seems to be no end to the terrifying ways that this game can end your life. The crowning glory, however, is the needle death. Often lauded as the ultimate death scene in a horror game, it's sure to turn your stomach. After Isaac climbs into an MRI machine, you are tasked with guiding a needle into his eye. But if you're off the mark, you'll be greeted with the grisly sight of his eye socket being bored as the needle drills past his eyeball and into his brain. Certainly enough to put you off playing for a
I haven't played
while,
Dead Space either.
and maybe enough to put you off
I really
that
should.
laser eye surgery just a little bit longer. Hong Kong,
Oh.
97.
I actually can't show this.
Phantasmagoria. One of those 1990s point-and-click
I actually can't show that
adventure
one.
with kitschy real-world graphics and a predilection to violence.
I probably can't show this one either.
Physical-
What the hell? Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's, whatever. So many I can show.
With its exploration of AI consciousness and its glowing underwater atmosphere, not to mention the terrifying monsters lurking around every corner, it's a game you do best to avoid dying in. However, sometimes this isn't possible, especially as the puzzles in the game can be quite complex and may confuse the player for extended periods of time. The worst part? You have no way of fighting back and must make your way through Pathos 2 using stealth, your wits, and gathering of clues.
Sumo was such an interesting game.
Your demise, you will be greeted with a series of disconcerting images and sounds. The screen turns like a falling camera, and then lines of binary text and coding flash up, amongst images of creatures that look somewhat human, but also eerily other. The images progressively get worse, as you slide from a fairly normal-looking young lady to a demonic creature with clawed fingers and black blood surrounding its mouth. Finally, once you have witnessed a rapid series of these horrors and jump scares, the screen turns white, then goes black, and text appears simply saying you died. In a way, the text at the end is a relief. Nobody would want to continue to live after facing those images. The Darkness. When The Darkness was adapted from the comic books, this came with high hopes for preserving the gritty and gory world that the books brought to life. Fans were on tenterhooks, and most were not disappointed. When you've got tendrils that ram their way down people's throats and strangle the life from them, it's hard to not expect some riveting death scenes when you die yourself. Whenever Jackie dies, he gets to witness the horror of exactly who or what he's become. Images of people you've met or plan to meet, or places you've been or yet to go to fill the screen, with their eyes and mouths pitted out, their mouths turned into gaping worm-like maws, or their entire faces hollowed out beyond recognition. Once you glimpse them, they will tell Jackie the reality of the situation. He can never die. Not really. Some things are worse than death though, and these shadow monsters fit that bill perfectly. Fortunately, you're not stuck with them forever, and soon have the sound of your body reassembling itself fill your ears before you resume the game. Although the entirety of the game is full of horrors like this, there's something particularly eerie about death scenes, so it's best you try your hardest to avoid them.
I never finished this game. I played it ages ago though.
Death cannot reach
Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion.
Oh, Spookies. I love Spookies.
The clue is in the name. The assortment of creatures that roam the halls and grounds of the mansion each have their own unique death animation. These range from being eaten alive, having a needle put through your eye, being possessed, and even dragged to an otherworldly lair where you will inevitably meet your demise. It's these personalized deaths for each enemy that makes you want to avoid them all the more, since each one may become scarier than the last.
Spooky is definitely a really, really good game.
SCP Containment Breach.
Oh, I never played
These
this.
are probably some of the more unnerving death scenes on this list, all stylized around the SCP Foundation subjects from the popular website. As a D class, you can be terminated by staff before the breach for non-compliance, but coming up against the individual SCPs is a whole new kind of nope. 173 will constantly stalk you and only move when out of view or when you blink, snapping your neck on contact. Continuously staring at 012 will cause you to dig out your wrist veins and attempt to finish the bloody composition, all while rambling insanely. 939 will lure you in with human voices before viciously attacking you. You can even be killed by a particularly malicious vending machine.
What?
Going through the whole list would take far too much time, so we encourage you to play this game to experience them for yourselves. If you dare.
Oh, it's only a dry throat.
Slender Fortress 2. Although this game was made for satirical purposes, it has to be noted how creepily the enemies chase after you and end your life. Each boss is themed around their natural abilities, or in some cases, they are given new abilities such as teleportation, super speed, or blinding their victims. The most horrific aspect of how they kill you is when they're chasing after you, their calls echoing down
Oh
the
my god,
passageways
what?
and planes of
This
the
looks
map,
fun
and you
as.
can feel them right on your feet.
Slender Fortress. Whoa.
You better run fast, or they'll catch you and kill you with a horrible cry of triumph, and a scene reminiscent of the Slender death animation will ultimately follow.
Is this a mod or is it an actual game? This looks fun as. Looks like a mod for TF2. Get woodied.
Did you enjoy the video? Why not click the bell icon and subscribe to see more content?
That was really good, Tats. Thank you for that. Slender Fortress. Slender Fortress 2. Randomly got hit with dry throat. I was like kind of choking. God, the paranormal was affecting me in real life. Something to lighten the mood. Oh. Oh god. Okay, I'm turning this down.
Por ahí a ver list of top 5 bunnies. Número 5. Bunny Attack.
That's so cute.
Número 4. Cute Bunny.
Cute Bunny. Oh no.
Número 3. Bunny Fall Off Swing.
That's not a bunny.
Número 2. Bunny Scream.
You're adopted.
Honorable mention. Número 1. Bunny Fucking 10.
Ah, it's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh, Muda. Love it. God damn it. Well, thank you for that, colorful. Appreciate it. Lighten the mood. Oh god, I think we'll wrap it up for tonight, guys. Play next time. Next time. I think I'll wrap it up for tonight. I'll see you guys live. Probably next week. Same bad time, same bad place. And we'll probably be actually playing some games next time. The schedule I posted for my channel is as follows, if I can find it. I guess you can't see it properly on desktop, but yeah. So my schedule is now Monday and Tuesdays. I post stream highlights. So basically just VODs from this stream or a previous stream. Wednesdays is the React video. Thursday, unboxing videos. Fridays, creepy readings. And Saturdays, live streams. Sundays, I have off. That's my rough schedule, subject to change. If I feel like doing something else, then I'll do something else. But yeah, it is what it is. I will see you guys, same bad time, same bad place, next week. Thanks for hanging out, and yeah, take care. Bye, guys. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Bye-bye. I need an outro music track.